Yo, the NBA season is done, and I love this NBA regular season. I know there'll be some people who will say, I don't like the NBA season, I don't like the NBA playoffs, I don't love the NBA finals. But yo, for me, I love every single moment of the season. I love every single moment of the playoffs. And I love every single moment of the NBA finals. And we all ended it up. We all ended this season with a Giannis Antetokounmpo championship. The Milwaukee Bucks are your NBA champions. Their last championship was like in over what, 50? 50 or 53 years? Like, bro, that's so long. I'm not even born that time yet. But yo, it's just so happy to see Giannis winning his first ever championship with Chris Middleton and Drew Holiday, Bobby Portis, and the whole Milwaukee Bucks organization. It's just so happy to see. How can you be mad seeing Giannis win his first ever championship? Like how, bro? How? If you listen to his interviews with the media during these finals, there's one memorable quote that he said that like your ego is your past, the future is your pride, and you have to live in at the moment you are right now. And if you watch these playoffs, if you watch this series, you could see it that he is living at the moment, bro. And every time he is on the court, he is giving it his all, bro. Injured or not, he will give it his all. And once he is in the finals, or when he was in the finals, bro, every time he stepped on the court, you can have this thinking or his mindset of his like, not every player have this opportunity or has this opportunity to play in the finals. We've seen a lot of great NBA players who have never even tasted to be in the finals, or who haven't even reached to be in the finals, or if they reach in the finals, they lost, bro. They lost. So he has this mindset like, every time you are in this moment, you have to give it your all. And that's what he did in this playoffs. And that's what he did in this finals. And look what he is right now, an NBA champion. How can you not be happy with seeing Giannis crying, sitting down on a chair, embracing it all, feeling it all that he is an NBA champion, seeing the Antetokounmpo brothers becoming all champions. Like, bro, how can you not be happy with that? I know I predicted that I wanted to see CP3 win the championship. Also, my co-hosts for the dub, link down description box below. Subscribe for the videos for episodes. We all voted for CP3 to win the championship. But bro, like what I said in my last video, even if Milwaukee wins the championship, I'll still be happy. Because if you look at the career of Giannis, he was doubted. Like, when he got drafted, no one saw his game. He's from Greece. No one saw his game, so they all doubted him. He proved everybody, and while he was on the rise, when he won Finals MVP, when he won MVPs and Defensive Player of the Years, people say, nah, it should be this person winning it, should be that one. People doubted him, especially like his game, because like they say he doesn't have any like the Kobe type, like they can close it out. Like even also his shooting, like everyone doubted him. And you see him proving everybody wrong in this game, in this series. Just makes you happy seeing him hoisting that Larry O'Brien trophy and holding that Bill Russell Finals MVP. Like, bro, this Milwaukee Bucks team has been so good this entire playoffs. 4-0 Miami. They sweep them. The team that eliminated them last year, they swept them. Brooklyn, they aren't a healthy team, but with Harden and KD, they still did it all, and they still beat that team. And a healthy, I think, if you include DeAndre Hunter, a good upcoming Hawks team who beat the first seed. They beat that team, and they beat a healthy Phoenix Suns team. I know Dario Saric got injured, but they're still a bit a good team, even without Dario Saric. So how can you not be happy seeing Giannis doing and winning it all, bro? Like, I know CP3 fans will be sad, but don't worry. CP3 said, we're going back next year. They're going to work back again. He ain't retiring yet. Here, we're going to work back again. So, yeah, it's just happy to see Giannis winning it all. Especially a small market team. Like, Milwaukee is a small market team, bro. If you didn't know, they're a small market team. And before this season started, Giannis was like, yo, I'm gonna extend if you're going to build me one more championship roster. And he trusted their office before he resigned. They got Drew Holiday, who will talk about later. But yo, he trusted them and he led them, and their front office built him a championship team. Yo. A championship team, and now they are champions. They are celebrating. And all the fans of Milwaukee, 65,000 in the Deer District, they're all happy. They're all very, very happy. Now let's talk about for the game for a bit here. First quarter, it was bad to watch. No one could shoot. No one could shoot in the first quarter. Then Giannis started dominating. He started dominating this game. Then second quarter, we're going to have like a game 5 second quarter, but reverse the rules because yeah, Milwaukee was the one leading, and Phoenix made a comeback. Then third quarter came, fourth quarter came, Giannis dominated them all. Giannis did it all. Dunks, blocks, he did it all, bro. He ended with 50. 50 points, bro. 50 points. Chris Middleton had a bad game. Drew Holiday had a bad game. Everyone had a bad game except for Giannis and Bobby Portis. And if you watch my 2 videos ago, after the 2-0 Suns, I think I'm going to put a video right here. I said this.
Coach Bud, let Bobby Portis play. Let Bobby Portis play, bro. He can like a bit of a spark off the bench for you all. But like you didn't let him play this game. You only have like a 7-man rotation.
Yeah, Bobby Portis did it all. I told you all that he needs to have more minutes, and Milwaukee gave it to him, and he did it all, bro. He's like the best 6-man in this series. The best 6-man in this series, bro. Like, yo, this was a fun series to watch. Like, legit, I think this might be one of the best series in the finals and over, like, I think the last was 2016 or 17. I don't know. Not sure. Recency bias maybe. But yes, this has been one of the best final series we've ever had, bro. We've ever had. And this was very, very fun to watch. Chris Middleton. Oh, Chris Middleton. What a story for that guy. They traded Chris Middleton from Detroit 2013. They also got Giannis in that season. And they built this core. They built their future in that year. They trusted Chris Middleton. They trusted Giannis to help them lead into a core, and they turned them into an all-star. They turned them into one of them turned into a MVP, defensive player of the year, and a 2-time MVP. Like, yo, Chris Middleton is that good partner or sidekick for Giannis. I won't compare them to Shaq and Kobe because they're far from that, but they look almost the same. I'm not comparing them like they are like the very, 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 very budget type. But they're one of the best duos, right? Because like Giannis will dominate everywhere, anywhere. And if you watch this game, if you watch the whole series, Giannis has been the best player offensively and defensively. Like, he is that player. And yo, Chris Middleton has always been that clutch player for him whenever they or he needs it. Like, he'll be the one to take the dagger. He'll be the one to do all the clutch shots. He's that type of player, and Giannis or the Milwaukee Bucks needs that type of player. And he showed it throughout the series. He showed it in this game as well. I think he was the one who made that dagger. Yo, what a story for Chris Middleton. Yo. What a story from a G League to be traded and being one of the 4 core focused players for a championship team. Like, yo, it's fun, bro. It's happy to see them winning and hoisting up that trophy. And yo, it's so happy to see, bro. And Giannis is just Giannis. Like, what a story for Giannis. What a story. And for the Milwaukee Bucks, bro, Milwaukee, that front office, I salute to you all. I salute to you all. I salute to that office, bro. Giannis trusted you all, and you gave him what he wanted. And that was so good to you. You traded Eric Bledsoe for Drew Holiday, which might be one of the best things that happened. You got PJ Tucker. Like, without PJ Tucker, I don't know if you have someone who could guard your perimeter or your inside game. Because Dante DiVincenzo was out. So you don't have anyone left. But PJ Tucker was that fifth role player guy who, like, I think scored the whole series 6 points. 6 points. And almost all of his games had like a 0-0-0-0-0 stat line and 25 minutes, which if you put it with other players, that's an illegal stat for players, especially if like you're playing like any game. That's an illegal stat. But PJ Tucker was very good at that. He's defensively good, very, very good. His impact in that game was very, very good. Yo, PJ Tucker, PJ Tucker. PJ Tucker is PJ Tucker. He knows he's very good defensive. Very, very good defensively. And he's like the type of player you want in every championship team. That role player who knows what to do. And even though he doesn't score, he will lead you to a victory. That's how good PJ Tucker is. And boy, yo, speaking of trades, that Drew Holiday trade, boy, it made it very good, bro. Two championship teams, Phoenix and Milwaukee, traded for a veteran point guard. Phoenix got Chris Paul, Milwaukee got Drew Holiday. Both were good trades for both teams. And Drew Holiday played his role perfectly, same as Chris Paul. Played Drew, what we'll talk about Drew more. Drew played his role perfectly, helped lead this team into this good championship team run, and he had a good game 5 or game 4. Game 5, and swept it all, bro. He got them and led them to the championship. This game, he had a bad game. He couldn't shoot. Like, almost everyone couldn't shoot as well. But, bro, his impact, he almost got a triple-double, bro. He almost got a triple-double. But his impact on defense and leadership helped them win into this championship. So, yeah, what a run for the team. What a game, bro. What a series, what a game. I know there'll be still people who will put all their what if, like what if Kyrie was healthy, what if LeBron was healthy, what if, like all those what ifs, bro. It will all come. But for me, I love this season. I love this finals. I love the playoffs. And I love every single moment of this season. And also one more thing, Giannis, bro. If he won MVP, I think he'll be the first person to like win a finals MVP, a all-star MVP, and a season MVP in Shaq maybe, or LeBron. I don't know. I'm not sure. But yeah, that would be really incredible, bro. Very, very incredible. And yo, speaking of this one, the Suns. Suns fans, don't worry. Don't worry. You're still young. Very, very young. And, you still have a bright future in Devin Booker. You might have another run next year. So, we don't know what will happen next. We don't know what will happen next. And yeah, shout out once again for Giannis. Yo, I keep loving Giannis, bro. Completed the Kobe MVP and championship. Completed the Kobe. So yeah, congrats Giannis. And yo, Bobby Portis, is the best guy, bro. Best guy. Alright. So, what's next? for this channel, I have been like making recaps for like the whole season, the whole playoffs. So what's next since it's the off season? I'll be focusing a lot on 2K once everything's back. And I think I'm gonna go back playing 2K because 2K22 is back, and I don't know if I'm not even sure yet. But yeah, there'll be more contents because I like talking basketball, and yeah, it will continue. Right? It will continue. So there will be more things happening in the off season. So I'll be here to talk more about it. Alright. And yeah, draft is coming up next. So that's maybe the next thing we'll do rebuilds for the teams, and like we'll talk about their impacts. Also, we'll also continue the podcast. Alright. So don't worry about that. So what's next? We'll also be doing the aftermath maybe in next coming days. So stay tuned for that. Subscribe if you want to see those things. Alright. So yeah, Giannis, congrats. Milwaukee backs, Milwaukee Bucks. Congrats. Go back to back.